Baseball. It's Detroit going up against Kansas City. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Jim Palmer. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Woo!
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
This is Corbin Carroll. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Boggs leads off second with nobody out. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. And a good eye there.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And now it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Line drive, base hit. Snyder with a quick throw back in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And a swing and a miss.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Golden opportunity right here. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tosses to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores. Terry Pendleton now at the plate. And that is out of play. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
All right, I'll take it. 2 runs in the first. Let's go.
Back here with my pal Singy, and getting to start, Shota Imanaga. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And that's downstairs. Now 1-2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Cut on and missed.
Let's go.
Struck him out. So up next, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Get him on a high fastball right now.
Managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Just missed.
Yeah, he
missed that one. It was pretty close.
Command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3.
See ya.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today?
Don't quit. 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 Dude's gonna quit.
Because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Sets him down on strike. Back here in Atlanta, second inning set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Foul ball. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Out towards left center. Snyder. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. And here is Luke Keeschel. Keeschel measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Almost had that one.
Out, base is empty. Stays alive.
Making him up to 32 pitches already, though.
1 down, base is empty. Center field. Snyder settles under it. And there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Wade Boggs, doubled in his first AB. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
I'll take a hit like that anytime, though, how hard he hit it.
Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. There's a strike. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Justin Turner. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really
No
sells
balls,
the
2
changeup
strikes.
with that arm action.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Duke Snyder. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Palmer back to work. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Now pitching, Gregory Soto.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now 1 away. So digging in, Lou Brock. And that one fouled off. And we're looking at one of the greatest base stealers of all time standing at the plate.
1-1.
The incomparable Lou Brock.
Ball, that's out.
Until Ricky Henderson came along, Brock was the king of the stolen base. His record stood for a long time.
When I think about Brock, I always think about the Cubs trading him to St. Louis when he was just 24 years old. Got a feeling they regretted that one just a little bit.
Outside,
Nope,
and that is ball
Thank you,
4.
Ray.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Hitting the air out to center field. Snyder hauls it in, 2 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Ivan Herrera. That one hammered but pulled foul. Brock off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Smoked on the ground a second. They get the force. And that as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine.
That one almost got him. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 7 in a row by way of the K. The batter now, Javier Baez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He's now struck out 8 in a row. Dick Allen, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. To the right side, Keishel. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Start of the fourth. Now Terry Pendleton. There's a strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
I'm swinging at garbage. Come on, Jay.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So now it's Freddie Freeman. RBI single his last time up. First offering, and it just misses.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4.
Right through there for a strike.
The count's full.
Allen. And he's out on the tag. And here comes Dansby Swanson. The shortstop takes the ball. So 2 balls and no strike.
Yeah, we knocked his pitcher out. Now we got another guy. Let's go.
Yeah.
Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Jim Edmonds. Swinging a foul out of play. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Got him looking. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Langford now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. Back here in Atlanta, now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Oh, he quit. That's lame, dude. Don't play this guy online.
Ready to go now at the plate, Ellie De La
The
Cruz.
shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And that's
That's a
off
ball.
the inside edge. And this one is off and running. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the
This is
second
Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept...
Ellie looking to steal. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right?
Runner goes again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Late with the swing there.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a...
Oh, no.
Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases. And they take the lead. It's 3-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
One down. Here comes Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He hammers the fastball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Here's Yelich at the dish. The MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brock makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Washington, D.C., and towing the slab in this one, Corey Kluber. What's the
I gotta do better this game. Come on. I'm already down 3-0.
Slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
This is Corbin Carroll.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. To the right side, Muncy. The tag, and he's out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom.
To first, and it's a 1-2.
I'll take that. I didn't strike out. Okay.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. First pitch,
ball, no
not
strike.
close. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So up next, Max Clark. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Puts it away for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. Swings over the top of that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. 1 away. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. That one missed. 1 out, bases empty. Ripped, but it curls foul. One down, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Terry Pendleton. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2.
Struck him out swinging. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. Yamamoto back to work. He was late there. Strike one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. Bryson. Stop. Digs in now. Check swing, and that's a ball. De La Cruz gets his lead at first with nobody out. And another ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Here's Stanton now. Reached on a drop. Third strike his first time. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Stanton, 22 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. And it finds its way through for a hit. And out to aboard to third. Not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Bautista. He's already homered here in this one. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Max Muncy at the dish. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swings through that one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That one misses. And that's ball 3. And all 3 runners on the move here. Got him swinging. And we're back. And now Freddie Freeman. That misses.
1-0.
And that's ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Dansby Swanson at the plate now as he chases after that one. Just missed. And that one way outside. And that's ball 2. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that
2 balls,
fastball
2
right
strikes.
by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. Off the plate, 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Not sure exactly what
1
he was
ball, 2
thinking there.
strikes.
Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Wade Boggs now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs. That one missing inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Varitek down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. On to the 4th. Here comes Christian Yelich.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Varitek at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carroll calls it in, and there's 1 away. Max Clark will hit next. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's down and in.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So 2 down now, and here is Pete Crow Armstrong.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those.
They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's the left fielder, Lou Brock. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Yeah, what up?
Check swing, no appeal. And that one lifted in the air, center field, Clark. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Just chilling. I'm gonna test something here in a minute. If I turn the volume down on my TV, if I can just speak all the time without it echoing.
In the air, out towards right center. Yelich. That is the inning.
Is that Is that better now? Can you still hear me
Ready now for the fifth
without
inning.
echo? Is there
Ellie De La Cruz.
testing?
De La Cruz.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game. And it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that...
Nice. I just had to turn my TV down, apparently. Okay, cool.
And he chases that one.
Yeah, I'm just trying to build my channel.
Bryson Stott now at the plate.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within
Is that
the
better?
4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it kicks off the base. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. This is a
That was
true
pretty
fine
crazy.
tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but
Let's
when he's on
go.
the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And that gets the top of the
I
zone
gave
for
up a
strike.
home run, 3-run home run earlier in the game.
Play. And in baseball, to have such a
That
talented
sucked.
player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Zips it across. And it's back in Washington, D.C. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1. No, that missed. That's the ball.
And there's a foul.
I got to be able to hit this guy.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Suck.
Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
No ball.
Base is
2
empty,
strikes.
1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Just
Ball.
misses the mark outside the zone. Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here is Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground right side. And foul ball. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout
But
so far.
Dang it.
Swanson digs in. Struck out swinging his first time.
That sucked.
And that's a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Pendleton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through
Oh
that,
my
and it's a
goodness.
strikeout.
This is a natural reaction that I just swing all the time.
Strikeout.
I don't know how not to swing, and my eyes, like, reaction sucks.
Here's
I
the
can
third
pitch okay,
baseman,
though.
Jose Bautista. That one
Can't give up a home run to this guy again.
Bautista,
At
31
all.
years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Time to pull the pitcher. Almost 50 innings.
Joe Kelly coming in.
Go with Joe Kelly, see how he can do.
Quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here.
Thanks for joining my stream, guys. Appreciate it.
I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive.
Still in the yard.
Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's one down. And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
That one fouled off. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Bautista into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Stupid.
Swing and a pop-up. And it stays fair. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 4.
Oh, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. That one probably had no business.
That was sad.
It was a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. And that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
Towards first, Freeman takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Clark up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
No, that missed. 2-0.
Rocketed out towards right center. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and that. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Kluber back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Wade Boggs getting ready to hit.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And there are 2 outs.
Come on.
2 down, bases empty. Corbin Carroll, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
Let's go.
That'll fire up the dugout, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty with 2 away. Lou Brock will hit next. That misses.
That's the
ball
ball.
1. 2 outs, base is empty. Now fly ball to right center. Yelich should have it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
I'm glad I at least hit the home run. I didn't get shut out on line.
Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
And we all know about his slider.
I got to settle down here.
One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, these guys
No ball,
digging into
one
their
strike.
numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though
Appreciate you guys coming on.
there's nothing wrong with delivery.
Runner takes off for third. Bunt attempt misses. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Holy threw the ball to the wrong base. Dumb.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Hader, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. The changeup missing, and the count is 1-2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on
Let's go.
top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you.
Let's
expecting
go.
to get a swing and miss.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
0-2.
that slider didn't move.
Hold on. He's coming home. And he got him. Strike 3.
Nice.
That'll retire the side.
I'm glad I got out of that. I was worried.
And welcome back to the ball.
What's everybody up to today?
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss.
Pretty amazing. His
0-1.
first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone
Ball.
first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it
1-1.
fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
Flips the corner.
Nice.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss.
Dang
He's
it.
up to 12 strikeouts on the day. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ivan Herrera. Pitch misses
Ball out.
outside. And that's ball 1. Fouled off down the right side. Swings through that.
You should get this.
Empty one
1-2
away.
is the
You're the
count.
bottom of the 7th.
What up, what up? Thanks for joining, guys. The 4 viewers.
Strikes him out
That's
for
a
the
wild.
second time today. So now
Thanks,
here's the
guys.
DH, Terry Pendleton. He's 0 for 1.
Appreciate you guys.
And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Inside.
Nope, that's in.
And the count 1-2.
What up, Tommy? How you doing?
Good eye
That
right
missed. That's
there.
a ball. 2-2.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Let's see how this one goes.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side. We go to the 8th, and now Jose Bautista. A swing and a miss.
If you want to send me a message,
If you work that hard, you can get away with
So I can add you.
that right down
And
the
I,
middle, but I still think it's a dangerous
I'll play
pitch.
you.
Don't want to do it again.
0-2.
I'll play you on my stream.
On the ground at first. Steps on first for the out. Here's Max Muncy. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flying to center.
The older you get, the harder this game is, though, because, like, reflexes, it's just really hard. I'm 41 almost. T-Moose, 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Let me, T-Moose. 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 All right, so I sent you a request. Just let me know if you got it.
Swing and a miss.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the catch for the out.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his
Cool. I got your friend request.
A long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yelich now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Sweet, thanks.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
He's got it, and that is that. Back in Washington, D.C. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Now close with that one, and the count.
All right, got a
good eye on that spot.
Come on.
On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit.
Okay, I'll take that.
On base to start the inning.
All right.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Swanson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Base hit, center field. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
All right.
And those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good
Let's
feeling.
go.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Just missing there. The count now 2-2.
2-2.
Woo!
In the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. The tying run at the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And that'll load the bases.
Woo! Coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Boggs swings through it for strike one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to
makes the grab one down. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at-bat. Called strike right there.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
So they're all loaded up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, Lou Brock. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Ball to strike. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And that one goes straight to the backstop. He's in there. And the wild pitch will play to run. Swanson, the runner at third. Keishel on at second with two down. Right through there. Back here in Nationals Park. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. And first offering is fouled off. Hader, a 6'3" lefty. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. Gets him to chase after that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-2's the count.
High fly ball out into left center field. Brock pulls it down. 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Bottom 9, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow.
Call comes down to this, guys.
Armstrong. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. And that's a fair ball.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here.
Let's go.
Driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
0-2.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Dansby Swanson stands in. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Scott is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can
be
tough
pitch.
Away from your family, but when you can win,
all right, my guy, you want to play? Hold on. I'm going to have to probably... All right, I got one game in me. I got to work in a bit, and I got to get ready, so. All right. Let's go. I see you got Babe Ruth.
So just
pretty
about
sick.
set now. And starting this one, Blake Snell. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen.
Okay.
It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
You're probably watching my stream, so you know where I'm pitching.
Swings and misses.
That's funny.
0-2.
That's funny. That is, I just realized that. You probably are watching the stream to see where I'm pitching, and you're still striking out.
The number 2 hitter, Duke Snyder. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
It's always an exciting day at the ballpark when you have a pitcher as good as Blake Snell on the mound. I mean, this lineup is dealing with a 6'4" lefty.
Come on, bro.
Great job of missing bats and has a variety of pitches that can beat you.
You're seeing the pitches.
1-2 to count.
You're seeing what I'm pitching to you.
And he's the type of pitcher
If that's what you're doing.
Best stuff as much as
Come on.
possible, which includes a nasty.
This is funny as shit. Come on. It's delayed. Okay. It's all good. It's funny.
Curveball.
It's all good. I'm not mad. That's funny, though.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Anthony Rizzo now.
Anthony Rizzo.
Line drive. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
That was crazy.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that'll do it.
All right, all right. That's good.
Back now at Oriole Park. Now the third baseman, Wade Boggs. Strike 1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB the Show to go over scouting reports. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout.
Nice pitch.
Catch up to the heater. This is Corbin.
Nice
Carroll.
pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one outside.
No, that's out.
And the count is even, 2-2.
Really good take.
Let's
especially
go.
2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Betts up with it. Sends it to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Lou Brock getting ready to hit. That one ripped left field. That's back. And brings it in at the wall.
Oh, dang it. Dang it. That's close.
Back here in Baltimore, second inning set to go. Now here is Will Smith. Snell back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. Trey Turner now. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
On the ground to third. Boggs fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. And now here is Adley Rutschman. And misses
ball, no
inside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And a superb diving catch.
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Max Fried will go to work. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Let's go. Come on.
And that one in the air center field. Snyder snags it. 1 down. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
0-2.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. So now the DH spot, Terry Pendleton. Fastball for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Gets to it on to first. Not in time. He beats it out and keeps the inning alive. Runner at first with 2 away. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Strike 2. 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Inside, just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Pendleton on third. Freeman at second with 2 gone. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond. That's the inning.
Nice inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Leading off, Mookie Betts. First offering in the dirt. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 1-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way.
That one's for the stream.
You want to bottle that type of approach.
You hit it into the road. That's pretty cool.
Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Out to short, Swanson. Fires over to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. He was late there, strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
1 down, base is empty. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Duke Snyder, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the
That was a sick play to end the inning. I like that. Some good animations by the game developers.
On the ground is short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
All right, all right.
Waste no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch.
I got plans, hopefully, you know. I got some vacation days, PTO days off. Ooh, Satchel Paige, all right.
Anytime you can get him to find a hole.
All right.
Digging in, Wade Boggs. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now it's going to be Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a foul ball. Tying run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Now the left fielder, Lou Brock. He's 0 for 1. That one in triple digits.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And that one hammered.
Let's go!
And that one is gone. Touchdown, Utah Street. He hammers one out to right. It's 2-1.
Mooned it. Thank you. Let's go.
Probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls.
But he's saved.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Henderson makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Back here in Baltimore.
It's been a fun game so far, man. You're pretty good.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a fly ball in the air.
Come on, make the catch. Let's go. Good.
Armstrong makes the grab, one away.
One away. Okay, Babe Ruth's up. Thank you for lowering my ERA for me. Appreciate you.
Fly to left his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, not going to get him.
Yeah. That was close. That was close.
Will Smith to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Well struck deep right field.
Oh, no.
Out of here. And they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 3-2.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One down. Trey Turner at the plate. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-2.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Adley Rutschman singing.
Well, that's all you got, Snell.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Bruce Sutter.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Let's go. Come on.
2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back, ready to go. Bottom 4 at the plate. Terry Pendleton.
Now pitching, Justin May.
Ground ball to the right side. A sliding stop. The throw. And that's a great play for the out. And here's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fouled off. He was late.
That's a foul.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Betts whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Dansby Swanson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles.
That was not the one.
Up the middle. Betts on to first.
Wow.
3 down,
okay. Okay.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Henderson.
Suter back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
And Singy, Ricky's 1,406 career steals is a record that may stand forever. The active leader in career steals isn't even a quarter of the way to that number. So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Bunting for a hit. Picks it up with the bare hand. He's safe. On with a bunt single. Duke Snyder now at the plate. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone into the flag cord.
Nice one.
Two-run homer, and they add a couple more. It's 6-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Mark Davis gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Tosses to first. So Rizzo retired. 2 down, bases empty. Babe Ruth digs in now. 1 for 2. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's
Giving you something fun to watch later.
The swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Two outs, nobody on. The batter now will be Will Smith. Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up.
Get that.
And that
nice.
Is that. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Wade Boggs. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Snyder makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Baltimore, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. And it's fouled away. That one ripped, but foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Davis, a 6'4" lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Ground ball left side. Rutschman retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one. Now that's smacked to right center. Carroll makes the play, and that'll do it.
All right. Let's go. Let's get some runs.
Lou Brock.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1 and 2's the count.
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
On the ground right side, Betts whips it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Thought he was going to be quicker than that.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
And that is out of play. And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1-2's the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar. Pitching change here, Jason Adam. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Adam.
Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Duke Snyder. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed to the left and foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the DH.
All right.
Terry Pendleton.
All right.
Now pitching.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0
and
balls,
it's
1 strike.
0-1. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-2.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Not even close there. 1-0. Throw on to Rizzo. Freeman is out. There's 2 away. And here comes Dansby Swanson. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Rizzo. Here's the tag, and he's out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Adam back to work. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. There was nothing.
Now on the bump, Josh Hader.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now here is Babe Ruth. And that'll fall for a base hit. Rizzo on his horse around third. He will score. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Caught in a rundown now. And he's out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman, and they get the out on Smith. 2 down, bases empty. Trey Turner with a chance now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
Balls,
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Corbin Carroll. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And Smith gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Adley Rutschman. Hader, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Out to short, Swanson. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Ricky Henderson will hit next. Bunting, and he pops it up. Hader makes the play. Back here in Baltimore. And the batter now, Lou Brock. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
2-0.
Swung on, belted. That's back there.
That guy totally jinxed you.
Tattooed to Tater Town.
That's crazy.
He nails one out to right. It's 8-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now, Ivan Herrera. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting.
And next is the designated hitter, Terry Pendleton. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
Good game, good game. GG's.
You expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really...
All right, guys, I'm getting off of here. Thanks for joining. If anybody wants to subscribe, please do. If anybody wants to play me in this, my gamer tag's on the screen. We can play whatever. I can stream. We'll just have a good time. Have a good day, guys.